Hey everybody, this is Fred once again on the Arbitrary Productions podcast, and I just want to say thank you guys for listening. If you are, consistent audience member, but yeah, thank you guys for listening. And I have a very special podcast episode to bring you guys today. I have two very special guests with me. I call them my very good friends. They are experts in the topic that we're about to get into. We have Mr. Denny Foof.
Hello there.
And we have Rasheed McDonald.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, so they're very excited here to talk about Boba. So I call them Boba experts because they pretty much tried them all over the Charlotte area and even outside Charlotte. And we're going to talk about the best and the worst Boba in the Charlotte area. We're going to try our best to do, a non-biased ranking. More, just kind of for fun, just talk about our preferences, perspective based on the different kinds of boba we have in the Charlotte area. Because to be honest with you, there's a lot of boba in this city.
There is so much boba in this city now.
Way too much at this point.
Off the top of your head, how many in numbers do you think?
There's got to be at least 10.
10?
I want to say 12.
12?
I mean,
it's pretty close.
Yeah.
If you count the ones that are also about to open, we're probably closer to 15.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. It's too much boba.
So before we get started, just want to just kind of the qualifications. I wrote down some factors based on how we're gonna judge, I guess, per restaurant. So it'll be the taste, of course, the service, because I feel like for the most part they're all pretty much the same. They just hand you your plate and you sit down. So I guess that would kind of go more into the environment, the venue itself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk about the variety of flavors they have, toppings, options. I feel like the texture.
Is
a big deal.
The boba has to be good.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's half the drink gone.
Yeah.
Right.
So the location can be a factor because some of those places don't have parking. Share tea calling you out.
We'll get there.
Other options that they serve, like snacks and stuff like that, is a big deal. And then of course price, because boba ain't cheap, especially if you drink it a couple times a week.
Yeah, well, as an expert,
we got stories on that.
Sometimes, you have to make sacrifices to get the status. And if you go and get boba 3 times in a day, I mean, it happens. And you got to learn to live with that.
Yeah.
There's a story about that.
Okay. So those are the qualifications we're going to judge our boba, shops on. But before we get into that, we're going to do the preface of the preface. How would you guys describe boba to somebody who's never had boba before?
Ooh.
It is a beverage that typically has tapioca pearls, which is called boba.
Okay.
They're quite chewy. They're quite, what is said, QQ, which means pretty chewy, but not in the sense of you chew it too much where like gum, but it's a chew a few times where it's edible.
Okay.
Sure. Okay.
How would you describe Rasheed?
Yeah. So, in this audio format, for those that don't know, I am a black man. Thus, I have had to do this for many of my friends. And I literally say the same thing every time. Hey, let's go get this tea drink that's got little black balls in it. They're chewy, they're delicious, it's sweet, let's go. Look, you're going to get 3 or 4 looks sideways. You're going to get a couple of ball jokes. And then you're going to go get boba.
Yeah.
And then they're going to love it.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I feel like we should start using the word pearls rather than balls.
Nah,
but in this day and age, it's just anything's memeable.
Yeah, I mean,
the word balls, it's just it just brings the inner kid out of everyone.
Okay, so another question that somebody might ask who's not familiar with boba is, what's the difference between boba and bubble tea? Is there a difference?
No.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. It just depends on what you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I first started drinking it, it was just bubble tea. Mm-hmm. That's what everyone was calling it. And I guess now it's just everyone just calls it boba since the pearls themselves are the boba. Now it's just kind of interchangeable.
Exactly.
I don't get bubble tea too often anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. And I feel like just saying boba just feels more natural to say than bubble tea. Like
Okay.
boba, and everyone associates that, like you said, with the pearls.
Yeah. So the main attraction is obviously not the milk tea or the fruit tea. It's the boba, the actual pearls, you'd say.
In my opinion, yes, guys. I feel like everyone knows boba is sweet.
Yeah.
And then the drink itself is already sweet. That's a given.
Yeah.
No one's gonna drink like water with boba. That's just weird.
Because you can't really call it boba without the pearls, right?
Exactly.
It's just
True.
milk tea.
Yeah, then it's just milk tea.
Yeah. Right.
But to circle back around to that, I'm not going to let you go on that one because I think I would. If someone gave me a scoop of fresh boba in a cup of water, I think I'd be all here for it.
Really?
Okay, well, not to kind of go too far here, but if Kofu Tea gave me a scoop of their boba in a cup of water,
fair enough.
I'd be all for it.
Their boba is rather very sweet compared to other boba stores.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's settled. They're the same thing, really. Boba bubble tea. Do you guys remember the first time you had bubble tea?
Yes, I do.
I think so.
Like, do you remember who introduced it to you, or did you discover it yourself, or was it just something like you kind of? Because Rasheed's probably like, I didn't grow up on this stuff. College introduced me to boba.
No, oh God, I don't remember who started this. Oh, it could have been Pat. But
So was it college?
It was college. It was definitely college. And it was the OG of OG boba shops. Ladies and gentlemen, Fruity Cup, Boardwalk. Ladies and gentlemen, the first boba shop, I think, in Charlotte.
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah.
They're kind of the forgotten one now.
Yeah. But if you ever find yourself at Boardwalk and you can skip past the, like, IG photo taking of 90s ice cream, Fruity Cup is, like, right next door.
It's pretty good.
And it's like froyo, frozen yogurt, all that stuff. But they also sell boba. I don't think they sell milk tea, but they sell like the smoothies.
It's the icy.
Yeah, like the ice boba. Yeah.
Well, they're on the list, so we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Them.
Anyway, that was the first thing I had.
Yeah.
It was a mango
Okay.
smoothie, and that was the one time I immediately went 3 times that day. I went.
You loved it at first sight.
Yes.
Yeah.
I went the first time, and then it was because I stayed at Patrick's place. I went the first time with Pat. He went to class, so then I was at his apartment. I was like, man, I want another one. So then I went back, and then when he came home, I can't remember who came home with him, but then we went again. And the guy who worked there just looked at me and he was like, I mean, you've been here a couple times.
Did I put salmon in your drink?
I gotta tell you, it was.
So it's shout out to Pat for being the real one.
I'm pretty sure it was Pat, and I gotta give him credit because I don't give him credit for a lot. But yeah, this was.
Okay.
He set me up nice for life.
Okay. So what about you, Denny? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think my first time having boba was maybe when I was in like middle school or high school.
Okay.
I grew up in a relatively unknown town called Wilkesboro. Pretty much.
Is that even real?
It's a myth. It's like 40 minutes away from Boone. It's like a really small town. And my brother, he went to college in NC State. So one weekend we drove to NC State to visit him. And because there's no like Asian grocery stores where I grew up, we went to an Asian grocery store over there. And my brother introduced me to this drink called boba. I was like, okay. Me as a middle schooler, I'm like, cool, sugar?
Yeah.
On a drink? And I just drink a ton of sugar. Sounds great. And then I had it, and I was like, wow, this boba just kind of, I don't know what this is. This is very weird, but it's very sweet and chewy, and it's great.
All right.
Middle school. Now I'm just imagining my life had I found boba in middle school. What would that have changed for me? Probably type 2 diabetes, but still.
You would have been like so disappointed and going to college. You're like, man, there's only. I mean, you probably would still been happy with Fruity Cup.
I don't even think there was boba anywhere near the city of Greensboro when I was in middle school.
Now
so
they're like everywhere now. There too.
And I've heard they're not good.
You gotta make it if you live in Greensboro. Man. All right, so I have more questions, but I'll save them for the end. So we'll start with the maybe some a little bit more unknown. I'm personally not familiar with Jasmine Smoothie World Bubble Tea. Are you guys familiar with that place?
Ooh, you actually threw a curveball at us.
Yeah, that's why I'm starting with these.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to save these for last and you're like, oh, I don't know. I guess that's the show. So I'm going to start with the unknowns and then we'll get into the meatier ones.
Okay.
You know, because I don't want to waste time.
Yeah, maybe I'll learn some stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that what's it called? Jasmine Smoothie World is by Carolina Place Mall, I want to say. So it's near the Pineville Valentine area. So we might need to do a trip there. I don't know. Be interesting.
For research.
For research.
I mean, I'll try anything once.
Because I looked up boba places in Charlotte on Yelp.
Yeah.
And they were on that list. So I was like, never heard of it. No one talks about it. I figured you guys might know it.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Yeah.
So, all right, there you go. It must not be good enough. Sorry. Shout out to Jasmine Smoothie World.
We'll visit. It's okay.
But if you sponsor this podcast, we will come and try your boba.
Yes. The next place that I've never been to. So I'm going to start with the places I haven't been. So just because, just knock it out of the way.
Right.
I know you guys go to this one, QC Tea Bar.
Yes.
In South Charlotte.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go down the list. All right. The taste. How would you describe the taste of, in general? Like, what's your go-to flavor when you go to QC Tea Bar?
Do you want to take this one first, or?
Well, I think whenever I went, I'm typically a fan of oolong. I like the oolong drinks, oolong milk tea. I got their roasted oolong and golden oolong. It tastes like milk tea.
Okay.
I didn't really taste the difference. Their boba's good.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, their milk tea just normal milk tea.
Okay.
Nothing special.
Yeah. So I work right beside QCT.
Okay.
So I go more often than I should. And
I see it on your Snapchat. Like, every other
don't
I'm calling you out.
That being said, man, it's only for appearances because I've learned that I should not be going there.
Okay.
I mean, it's not bad, but
the taste is just okay.
It's milk tea, and it's like no matter what flavor you get,
it's gonna taste.
It's kind of just like milk tea. Now I do get the rose milk tea now, and that's pretty good. But it's like one of the boba shops where I feel if I touch the sweetness level at all, it's gonna be bad, and I don't really like sweeter drinks. So
Okay. Yeah. So as far as like the service and the actual venue of the place, is it when you walk in there? What do you see? Like, is it like a bar setting? Is there like couches? Because I know boba places are known for having like game corners and stuff like that. Like, what does QCT have that another place might not have? You think
QCT isn't really one of the lounge boba shops that we have. Like, they have some little like high-rise bars around the outside.
So that's different.
And then like some tables in the middle, but it's not like, hey guys, let's go study at QCT.
I've never heard that phrase.
It's never gonna be anything like that. Or let's go hang out at QCT.
Yeah.
It's like get your drink, maybe sit down for a second, and then you're out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then variety of flavors and toppings. You already Rasheed said his favorite there was the rose. What about you, Denny? Do you have a go-to there?
I think the last time I was like, I got their Hokkaido Okinawa. I get those intertwined constantly, but those are pretty good. They are rather on the sweeter side, no matter what you choose on the sweetness level. It's just always
That's
sweet.
the truth.
It's just.
Did it have like good toppings options there, or is it just all balls?
No, they got some jelly too. You know?
They got some jelly.
I don't think it's anything like super expensive. Like I'm not actually sure if they have like egg pudding or anything like that, but I know they have like, your different lychee jellies, rainbow jelly, all that stuff.
Okay.
So I think it's a pretty good variety.
Okay. I might need to explicit this episode. So the texture. So I mentioned the importance of texture.
Yes.
How's the texture there?
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
All in all, I'd say this is good solid pearls, man. Like
it would.
It's not
Okay.
It's not like, oh my god, this boba's amazing, but it's also not like, oh, this one's chewy. Oh, I just broke a tooth on the next one. Like,
I know well.
So it's good. I mean, and if you get a tea and if you prefer more sweeter teas, then I think their boba fits well with their tea.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would think it's okay. Texture's good.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah, I agree for the most part. It's pretty good.
And then location. How would you guys say like that general area?
Terrible.
Yeah, it's
Terrible.
really out there.
Why terrible?
I don't know. I work inside. It's terrible. No,
Reminds you of
no,
I can't
mean,
get away from you.
No, I mean, as far as location is concerned, though, for real, there's nothing but office buildings down there.
Yeah.
So if you're down there to do anything,
Yeah.
Unless you're there for Topgolf. Topgolf's there.
yeah, Topgolf is like right next door.
It's just like either you're there for Boba or Topgolf, or you're just
Yeah.
there for work.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's really no reason to be out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say it's in like a
Good
really
spot.
central location.
Okay.
Yeah,
What about snack options there?
I heard they have good food.
they do have good food. Speaking of good food from there, my boss and all of the bosses who run my department just recently discovered that they have good food, and I have been sent on many a food run.
Tempted
To
by
get
the
food.
boba guys.
And every time I go, they're like, "Oh yeah, you like those drinks? You can get a drink." And I'm like, "I can't be getting this many drinks from here."
Oh man, giving you.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish I could be sounding a boba run at work. That'd be nice.
Yeah, no, food's really good though. It always looks so good. They have like chicken fries, and then they have like a combo deals where you can get like the drink and the food, and it's like, yeah. So I think they do prioritize eating more than a lot of the boba places.
What about the price? Do you guys think the price there is good, average?
I'd say they're average. They're pretty
average.
typical.
Pretty
boba
standard.
price.
Like the $5
Yeah.
Yeah.
for small. It's like 3 something for small, right? Average, and then
Yeah.
medium is like 4 something.
Yeah,
and
and
then
then
you
the
tip.
boba is like separate. It's like an extra 50 cents or something.
and then you tip.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lord. So overall thoughts on QCT before we move on to the next one.
Are we putting numbers on them? You want to put numbers?
No, just
Scale
overall
1 to 10?
thoughts.
It's a very average boba place.
So average.
Yeah,
Average.
it's a hard average for me.
It's not like typical. You go to the mall and get some mediocre boba or anything.
At least not mall boba.
Yeah, mall boba is like
Whoa.
bottom tier. I have some horror stories on that, but I mean, ain't no like god tier boba either. Though.
So should we tag all these boba places on Instagram? I feel like I will actually do it.
Sure.
I'll do it. I mean, it won't hurt.
I mean, my favorites will hopefully be free stuff.
And possibly sponsor this podcast.
Yeah, there you go. So overall average QCT. Shout out to QCT being average. And then next one is have you guys tried Ocha time yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that I'm curious about. So the taste. Let's start with the taste.
Oh.
Thoughts.
Okay.
Okay, I'm really scared. You guys
Okay. So
conflicted?
let me preface
I'm very
this
conflicted.
with: we went for the first time in preparation of this podcast
Okay.
because we hadn't been, and it's been getting a lot of hype on
It's
Instagram.
brand new. In
Yeah.
case people didn't know, it's brand new.
Brand new.
It's in what, Midtown?
Central. It's
Central.
near Central.
Okay.
Yeah. So in like that Peculiar Rabbit Soul Gastro Lounge area for those who are in the city.
It's literally next to Share Tea.
Yeah, it's like right down the street. It's literally right down the street from Share Tea.
Competition.
Yeah. No.
No, no competition.
Oh,
So
yeah,
tell
ain't
me
even
why.
close.
Like,
Not even
let's start
close.
with the taste and tell me what your thoughts are and why you don't think it's competition.
Okay. So first off, I will commend them for caring about the turtles because they give you paper straws.
With boba?
Exactly. You see where I'm going with this.
It's a little odd. Very odd.
Going with this.
No.
I got a matcha latte, like a matcha brown sugar latte.
Yeah.
And I took my first sip and I was like, man, this is really good. And I took the second sip and I was like, man, I don't know if that's powder or if it's the straw that I'm drinking.
Oh, no.
So it went downhill between the first and second sip real fast.
No.
And I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I do. But if I'm drinking paper,
Maybe
It's
it's
or
one of those
powder. It has
places.
different flavors.
Maybe it's one of those places where you're just bringing your own boba straw then.
We were thinking that.
We said that, maybe we'll give it
next
another
time.
try.
Yeah. So taste is scary. That's how I would describe it.
I feel like it's just a paper straw that's
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I'm drinking this drink or I'm just eating the straw at this
Yeah.
point. It's just very weird.
Okay.
It threw me for a loop,
Okay.
for sure.
And then the service, as in the venue itself. How would you guys describe it? I haven't been to this place yet.
It's kind of small inside.
kinda
It's
small.
definitely not a hangout place.
Okay.
A lot more like high chairs, like by
It's
the wall.
bar style.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boba and bar doesn't really go together in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because boba is kind of like one of those. It's a fun
It's like a
drink. You gotta
socialize,
share,
yeah.
socialize. So, I guess their service is just also like okay.
Yeah, I mean, the people there were nice.
Yeah.
Enough, yeah.
And then as far as variety of flavors and toppings go, what did you guys see there?
I think they have a pretty big variety of stuff. The drink I got was brown sugar, like black tea or something. So it had like your typical tiger stripes or whatever on the brown sugar. They had a pretty big variety of milk tea, smoothies, and toppings as well.
Okay.
Yeah. They have a lot. I mean, they had like, the milk teas, your slushes, smoothies, whatever you want there.
Okay.
So
nothing like crazy original.
Not in terms of the
really.
boba. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then location. So you mentioned it's in Central. How would you describe like that area?
The parking was bad. I'll go and say that.
It's
I drove
Central,
over.
Midtown.
True.
Central, yeah. You're not gonna find a parking spot too easily, but as far outside of the parking situation, if you're just down in Central, it's a good area. I mean, there's
you're
so much
carpooling.
There's so much stuff down there that you can walk around.
Okay.
Go from boba place to apparently boba place since it's right down the street.
Yeah,
but
and next door is like a I want to say pho Vietnamese place.
Yeah, no free pub. So I'm not gonna say the name.
Unless they sponsor us.
But there's a restaurant beside it that kind of looks like they might be partnered with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it might be like a T-Fusion for real situation with the kind of friends. Kind of friends. Okay.
Yeah.
So you'd park at Ocha Time and then walk to Shared Tea. Shout out to Ocha Time. And then snack options. Do they have snacks at all?
Do they have?
They have.
Oh, they have the ice cream.
They got the ice cream.
The fish, like
cone,
fish
right?
ice cream.
Yeah, they got.
Right.
I don't know the name.
What's it called?
I don't know what it's called.
Come on, yo, we eat Asian food all the time. How we not know?
Bro, I don't know.
It's the it's basically the
My friends, forgive me. It starts with a T. I have no idea.
takoyaki.
That's
Taiyaki.
octopus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know
That's octopus
taiyaki.
balls.
I was close.
You were pretty
I was
close.
close. So they have the taiyaki fish with the ice cream on top, right?
Yeah.
Taiyaki cones.
And I think that's really what they're known for.
Yeah.
Very
mostly.
Instagrammable.
Yeah.
Just for the pictures of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Our roommate got one though, and she said it was not worth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
She says,
so.
much rather just go to Gmart and get the fishes there for like
those are
4
good.
pack for like $5-6.
Taiyaki ice cream. The taiyaki ice cream.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother episode.
Right.
So last thing is price. What did you guys think of the price at Ocha Time?
I think it was a little bit more pricier.
Pricier. Yeah, if I remember right, it was a little bit more on the expensive side.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which is when I thought I tasted powder, I was like, oof. I don't even get real matcha. Like, I don't get quality stuff.
So overall, your thoughts are not the value is not there for the money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
Or
I
maybe you
will
need a
allow
round
them-
two because
yeah.
they're new.
I will
Yeah.
allow them an asterisk beside this and say, as of opening, below average. But give them the benefit of the doubt. Give them a month. Check them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far right now it's Ocha Time at the bottom. Well, Jasmine Smoothies at the bottom because nobody
Yeah, we don't
knows.
know.
So Jasmine Smoothie,
Yeah.
Ocha Time, and then QCT right now. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
Pretty
Okay.
much. Yeah.
All right, shout out to Ocha Time. get your boba together. So next is we're gonna talk about their neighbor Shared Tea. All right, what are your thoughts on the taste of Shared Tea boba?
Those are my boys, man.
So
like
far,
Shared
Share
Tea?
Tea's coming through.
Okay.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, Shared Tea is actually probably the first like really good one we've talked about. So
Okay.
Yeah. I will say, yeah.
Shout out to QC.
Nah, I mean they have a really good variety of a menu, and the taste is actually really good for. I mean, I think I had one bad drink there.
Okay.
That the drink was kind of off.
Okay.
But everything else was pretty good.
Okay. No
Yeah.
paper straws.
No paper straws. We
don't
do
care
want to
about
save
the
the
turtles.
turtles.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
I mean, yes.
We don't care about the turtles.
They should just hand you reusable straws.
They should have it as an option,
Or
but it
as-
shouldn't be mandatory.
Yeah. Or, advocate that instead.
Exactly.
Instead of giving you
Yeah.
paper straws. So, the service, the venue.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of average in my opinion.
I mean, it's
just tables.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's literally just like we have this big table and this wall over here where you can take all your pictures.
Mm-hmm.
That's it though. Get out.
And then it's a giant hallway. It's a giant hallway
Yeah.
with tables, and that's it. It's nothing.
Yeah.
I will say I do like the design. Just a minimum, like black and white. It's eye appealing.
I think we're gonna have to disagree on this.
Oh, really?
Only because, man, I felt like they announced that they were opening.
Yeah.
And everyone was taking pictures, and I'm like, bro, they really riding this like industrial cafe thing real hard into the ground.
Yeah, they do have that cafe look.
Yeah.
Right,
and I'm just like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as far as variety, flavors, and toppings, anything stick out to you guys? Like you said, it's really good. It's probably your favorite right now. So, what kind of flavors should people try at Share Tea?
I think the thing that makes them the best is that their milk teas are really good, but then they also have really good fruit teas.
Okay.
Yeah, their fruit teas are
Fruit teas. Yeah, we haven't talked about fruit tea. We know about milk tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lactose Asian. Shout out to you.
This guy doesn't care.
That's true.
No, I mean, forgive me on not knowing the actual name of it, but their kiwi fruit tea.
Okay.
Yo, that's really good.
That's like
Yeah.
that's my go-to.
Okay.
And the last time I got it, Share Tea, there was no kiwi in my kiwi fruit drink.
Oh.
So outside of that, cough, cough. Shout out to Share Tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but other than that, man, I mean, it's really good, and they have, like I said, a good variety of the fruit teas and milk teas.
Okay. And then their texture. How would you guys rank their texture?
So one thing I will say, their boba is great. However, I feel like they give way too much boba.
Way too much.
Too much. The amount of times I finish my drink and I still notice there's at least like half an inch of boba left. I'm like, I finished my drink and now I'm just eating.
Yeah.
I want to drink and eat, not just eat.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to my boba.
Yeah. And here's the thing that non-boba drinkers may not realize. It's not as enjoyable to just slurp in pearls.
Exactly.
I almost said the other thing. It's not as enjoyable without the drink itself.
Exactly.
You know, like it might taste good, texture might be good. It's just not as enjoyable. Would you guys agree with that?
I totally agree. Yeah, it's just...
I don't think I can agree with that.
Oh,
okay.
He's a pearl slurper.
Hey, I mean, you know, let me rephrase it and put it this way. I would prefer to have some left over versus being halfway through my drink and not having any.
Because you feel empty.
Yeah. And so I'm okay with having pearls left over.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd prefer that than the other alternative.
That's fine. We're not gonna crucify you for that. All right. So the location, we mentioned it's near Ocha Time, and I mentioned how I hate the parking there. Would you guys agree?
It's even worse.
The parking is pretty bad.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
abysmal. It's
if
like
it's-
4 parking spaces.
And the fact that
and it's shared with a bar.
Yeah.
So, and the bars, I think, is more popular than Share Tea. So-
And the hardest thing is to even just get into Share Tea. That's just
True.
like you're just stopping up traffic and you just
Yeah.
have to like slow down just to turn into it.
And there's not a lot of parking in the area in general.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, don't travel in a large group to Central in multiple cars.
Just
Ever.
carpool
Yeah.
or Uber. I don't know, something. Walk, bike. just don't drive there. It's awful. And then snack options. Do you guys eat the snacks there? Do they even have snacks?
Do they have
I don't
snacks?
remember. I've only
I've
been there
never-
once.
snacks.
I've never seen anyone with a snack inside.
Oh, sorry about that. I had to pause it. But where were we? So the location, snack options.
Snack options.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the lack thereof.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
there's any at all.
So it's just straight up
I'm
drinks.
pretty
think
sure it's
so.
just drinks. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, guys, feel free to correct us if we're wrong.
Yeah.
I'll take free snack trials to make
Share
up for
Tea,
it. Yeah, but,
sponsor.
If you want to try some popcorn chicken, I'll
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't think
Let me
you
try
guys have food.
Yeah, so I guess that's 0 points on the food there because they don't have. But as far as price goes,
I think
how
the
would you
prices
guys-
are actually pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good.
They're
on the
they're
average.
they're
Like,
average,
they're not
yeah.
expensive compared.
to.
Oh, and their
yeah.
drinks just give you free boba.
What do you mean?
Like on most of their like milk teas, it's just
yeah.
like oh yeah, and whenever I typically go ask them like, oh yeah, can I have boba with that? Like, oh, it already comes with it. I'm like,
Okay.
whoa, it's not extra 50 cents. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, some people get you with the extra
Okay.
50 cents.
So overall, they're one of you guys' favorites right now. So they're on the top.
As of now, we'll
As of
move them to
now.
the top.
That's
right
right
Okay,
now.
okay,
It is
yeah.
up there.
So they're up there, like even without this ranking, they're up there.
They're up there. Even
Okay.
without, yeah.
So right now we have Jasmine, then QC. No. We have Ocha,
Ocha,
and then QC, and then Share Tea. Okay. Now I'm gonna talk about a new place that just opened up recently, Gongcha.
Oh,
Okay. I've been to Gongcha, not in Charlotte, but in DC.
yes.
And I
That's probably
liked
even better.
I've been that one.
I liked
that one.
that one a lot.
Yeah.
And I even drank that in the cold, and I was
Yeah.
happy. You know. So as far as taste goes, we're all in agreement that
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
It's
delicious.
amazing.
I think we discovered Gongcha in Korea, right?
Yeah. In South
Yeah,
Korea.
I think we went to Korea and
K-Town.
we stopped. We stopped every time we saw one.
Oh, really?
to
Yeah.
get something. Yeah.
Oh,
Random
Every
was just
single
like, oh yeah,
time.
we're feeling boba. Oh, there's so many gongchas. Okay, let's go to one.
Okay.
And then we're just like, why have we not
Oh,
discovered this
God.
before?
Yeah.
And then I went to DC, and
You were
yeah,
happy.
it was for the culture and the experience of America. Nah,
Yeah.
it's for Gongcha because
Yeah.
I found out there was one.
Yeah. That's literally why me and my brother walked all the way over there when we found out. They're like, oh, we gotta get on the train back to Raleigh soon, and we're like, we're gonna get boba real quick.
right. There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I haven't been to this location, so I'm gonna ask you guys. All right, the venue.
It's
You feel like it can accommodate a lot of people?
Nah.
Small space.
Nah, it's a pretty small space.
It's rather small.
I mean, it's comfy,
Yeah.
but it's definitely not like.
Is it more
if
of a
it's
just
busy.
like a come in and pick up and leave rather than like a come in, sit down and drink with your friends? Or is there actual like.
It depends on how busy they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, it's like comfy inside and it's like quaint. So if you have a table, you probably will sit down and hang out for a bit. But otherwise, you're just gonna leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then.
And sorry.
Continue.
They also do play K-pop because it's owned by Koreans. So
Okay, so Gongcha is Korean, right?
I think
Let me get
Gongcha is
this
actually a Chinese.
It sounds Chinese.
I think
'cause
it's,
cha-
I want to say Chinese or Taiwanese.
Cha is
Yeah.
literally tea.
Yeah.
In Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Gong means like what? Center?
Yeah.
So it's like center
No,
tea.
guys. You're above my head on this one.
Yeah. Me and Denny are just like,
Yeah.
Chinese, yeah. So variety, like in terms of flavors, I've only been there once, and whatever I had was good. I don't even remember what it was.
Yeah.
What would you guys recommend?
Well, so they have their menus like on I think 3 TVs where you come
Okay.
in. What I recommend you do is just grab like a Nerf dart, throw it at the board, whatever it hits, get it because it's
Yeah.
gonna be good.
Yeah,
But
that's
just
true.
whatever it hits, just get
Okay.
it.
Be bad.
Nah, but more seriously though, I think my go-to has been their it's like the lemon IU like fruit drink.
Okay.
It's been really good. If you don't like lemon, you're not gonna like it, so don't get it.
Yeah.
But that's been my go-to, and I recently tried like a strawberry matcha latte thing. That was really good. Yeah.
Okay.
I think my go-to so far, I got like a lychee green tea. It's literally just green tea with some lychee flavor in it.
Okay.
Really simple, but it's really nice. And then I, of course, get their brown sugar milk tea as well.
I feel like you're a brown sugar fan, Danny.
I mean,
Starting to pick up on
I
that.
think yeah.
it's for
It's
the
developed.
Instagram,
Yeah.
the Snapchat, and my belly.
There you
So
go.
it's good.
There you go. And then do they have a lot of toppings there?
Yeah,
Yes.
they actually have like a pretty expensive list of toppings.
Okay.
So that's always nice.
Might need to do some research on that.
Yeah.
Research in quotations. I have to say that because it's an audio.
And I think the last time I went, one of my friends got like a coffee like smoothie or
Yeah.
something like that.
Oh,
And he got
yeah.
like, it was a little weird. It was his
Yeah.
first time going to a boba store
Yeah.
ever. And he got like, again, coffee smoothie and then maybe like some strawberry something.
Oh.
Yeah, and then he had the
top.
milk foam on top.
Yeah.
with
Wow.
the matcha sprinkled on top.
That's a lot.
It looked beautiful. I'm not gonna say that it probably tastes bad,
Yeah.
but I think that's my own bias because I
Okay.
don't like coffee. So
It
yeah.
looked interesting because I never heard that combination
Yeah.
before, but I'm sure it's fine. It's Gongcha. They can't.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Okay. And then the texture. I feel like that's pretty important.
Great.
Yeah,
It's
I'd
great
say it's
every
pretty
time.
good.
Wow, I feel like y'all are just like bowing down to Gongcha.
Bow down.
All right.
Sponsored podcast.
The
Please, sponsor
location.
me.
Okay, so the location. I haven't been, like I said, I haven't been to Charlotte one.
Yeah.
Where is the Gongcha in Charlotte?
So it's Midtown.
Midtown. Okay. Ooh, another competition.
It's near, but it's more towards like more towards going into like uptown area.
Okay.
So it's like near oh man, it's like near that Target. That's uptown and like
that shopping
Levine,
area.
yeah,
there.
like the Levine
Yeah.
Center, the Cancer Research Center, and like the hospital down there.
Okay.
It's in that area.
Okay. So parking is plentiful because there's a parking
yeah.
deck, right?
I'd
Well,
say,
it's not as close as you're thinking to the Target. Yeah, but it does have its own parking lot because it's like a little shopping area,
Okay.
and you can park behind it.
Yeah,
That's pretty
behind
good.
is a pretty big parking lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So and the location is safe, you'd say, and
Yeah,
there's a lot to
chill.
do in the area.
Oh,
Grab a
yeah.
boba,
Yeah.
walk around.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you could get like uptown. Well,
Okay.
And I believe across the street there's a little like mini greenway or something.
Yeah, it's like a little
Uh-huh.
mini park area
Yeah.
across the street.
Boba
yeah.
and walk.
Yeah,
So
romantic.
it's-
Well, we
it's
can make
nice.
that a charity, like Boba and Walk or something.
Mm.
I don't know, maybe I'll host it. I don't know. Snack options. Do they have any snacks?
I think for now there isn't, but they're going to have the egg waffles soon.
Right.
They're gonna own you
Yeah.
guys.
Oh,
Once that
that.
comes out,
Oh, that.
they're like, let me start bringing my own Nutella. Just start egg waffles. Oh man. And then price.
I think it's relatively the normal boba price.
I don't look. I just swipe.
Oh,
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. They
That's-
hold a special place. I just swipe. It is just
You just walk in, don't even look at the price tag, you just look at the flavor. You're like, I like that one. Okay, you go. Thank you.
so whenever they review your item, all you hear is just it's like just take my money.
basically.
Do
I'm
you
like-
want a receipt?
I'm like, yeah, sure. Sounds
What's
good.
a receipt? So yeah, so what I'm hearing right now is that overall they're like the top.
Yeah, right now.
For now, I'd say Gongcha is my number one for
Okay.
Charlotte.
So right now, if we were to go back to what we talked about so far, jasmine smoothies on the bottom, Ocha Time, QCT, shared tea, and then Gongcha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah. Okay, next one is Kofu Tea. All right. Is what's the taste like? I don't think I've been to Kofu Tea actually.
I'm gonna need you to get it together.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a bad thing that you haven't been.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Oh man. I mean, I don't know about just taste of the actual tea itself,
Okay.
but Kung Fu Tea definitely has the best actual boba
I will
pearls
agree. Yeah.
in Charlotte. They are by far the best. So if that's your favorite part of the drink, then Kung Fu Tea is a must.
Well, which is for you, your favorite part of the drink is the pearls.
To an extent.
Yes. So,
Yeah. I give it 60-40.
okay. And then as far as the venue goes, what is it like inside there?
Oh, the venue is really
It's
small.
not- yeah.
It
Small?
is. You
You
just
drink
can't
it out
sit.
there.
So you can't do fundraisers in there
no,
like
no,
we
no,
do
no,
at
no.
Quigley and Tea Fusion.
All the places we talked about so far, at least there's some seating areas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Combo
this is
Tea is
like
just like you get like
nothing.
maybe 5 stools.
Get your stuff, get out. But it is in Arboretum. So
Yeah,
there's,
that's
the
where it
little-
is, yeah.
There's like the little pond
Valentine.
area way in the back, so you can go down there
Yeah.
if you want.
Very
But,
romantic. By the way.
Yeah. In
I
the
don't know.
summertime,
You can feed the ducks.
springtime.
yeah.
There's a Barnes and Noble down the street.
There
You just
you
walk
go.
down. There's
That's
a
the
Walmart.
Boba and books. BB.
Boba.
Yeah. And then flavors. As far as flavors and toppings go, what does Kung Fu Tea have to offer?
I think their selection of drinks is really wide. Like
Yeah.
the amount of drinks that they advertise and everything as well. All of them look really great.
Yeah, they got some interesting combinations too. And they always pub, like Kung Fu's top 10.
Yeah.
And also, let's just say their social media game is pretty on point as well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I need to follow them. I haven't
Yeah.
followed them because I haven't been there yet.
Yeah.
So once I go, because I'm always in Valentine,
Mm.
so I need to stop by there at some point.
Yeah,
Maybe
I mean,
on a
if
drive
you're,
back or something.
I gotta be honest, I haven't gone in a long time.
Same.
Because that's the one knock about it. It's way out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I will say, the last time I went, I spoke to the owner because I used to go quite a lot. And the owner was like, yeah, we're actually thinking about opening up a Kofu Tea like in Midtown, Uptown area.
Whoa.
So
that
was before there was like a gongcha and everything and shared tea. So I was like, this is huge.
Yeah.
But now there's a ton of competition.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Boba community is growing fast in Charlotte.
These Boba wars,
Yeah.
they're coming.
All right. And then you mentioned the texture's phenomenal.
Yeah.
So that's already like we don't even need to go in there.
I mean, unless you want to go more texture. 'Cause that boba is mwah.
All right. And then you mentioned the locations in the Arboretum. It's a lot of parking, so you never have to worry about, and it's relatively safe area because it's a shopping area, shopping center.
Right.
And it's snack options. Do they have any?
I've never asked.
I don't.
Kung Fu chicken nuggets.
I don't think they do because I do know that they partner with like a chicken restaurant. Yeah, so I think if you have one that is partnered with that next door, then that would be the food.
Okay.
But I don't think Kofu Tea itself actually has snacks.
All right. Last thing is the price.
It's average.
Is average.
I'd say a little bit more than average. Just a little bit, maybe like 50 cents.
50 cents. All right, so now we'll go back to the overall current ranking. All right, Jasmine's on the bottom, Ocha Time, QCT, Share Tea, and now we have Gongcha and Kung Fu Tea. Which one's on top and which one's second place right now?
I'll let you go first, Denny.
So my top 3 as of right now. Number 3 is actually Kung Fu Tea.
Okay.
Even though I love the place and everything, it's just the matter of convenience and the drive. It's just so inconvenient. That's why it's 3.
Okay.
Number 2 is Share Tea. Number 1 is Gongcha.
Oh, okay. What about you, Rasheed?
I think he's right about number 1.
Okay.
Gongcha still number 1.
It's number 1 in your heart.
I will give Kung Fu Tea second.
Okay.
Followed by Share
Tea. Okay, so it's a little bit of discrepancy between that, but for the most part, Gongcha is
still up there.
You just can't go wrong.
Gongcha is bae.
Can't.
All right, so now we're gonna get into university area boba, and there's 4 main ones. If you even consider Binky, really boba.
It kind of recreated itself, right? It's got new management.
The rebranding.
They're owned by Filipinos now.
Oh, there you go.
So they introduce Filipino snacks. So that's
cool.
So yeah, as far as tastes go, when the last time you guys went there?
We actually went for the
reopening
thing.
the reboot.
Yeah, because someone told us that we could get free food for going.
Yeah,
so we did.
I was supposed to meet you guys, but I got caught up.
Yeah. Someone was doing work.
Sorry.
God forbid we be productive. No, man, it was pretty good that time.
Is it better than what it used to be?
Yeah, because I remember the first time I went, I was really upset about wasting my money on it.
Yeah.
But this one is actually pretty good now. The new owners have done really good things as far as, I guess, just reworking their recipes or whatever.
It used to be so sweet, it hurt my stomach.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was that insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But I gotta go and try the rebooted drinks. See who they casted in the reboot.
Mm-hmm. I will say the drinks.
It's an all Asian cast, I heard.
The drinks have always been very picturable. Like you can always take a good picture of them. They always look great.
Yeah, they're marketable. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So and then as far as like the venue's great. Like the venue, there's a lot of seating.
Yeah.
They have I think games now right in there.
I didn't see, but there was also a lot of people when we went.
Yeah.
So there could be games, but
the walls are like beautiful.
They look great. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did a good job redoing that whole venue. There's a lot of seating, and they cater to college students. Like there's their main target.
And I do like that with the whole remake of the design inside the shop, as far as like the graphics on the wall.
Yeah.
I know it used to just be like the big cities for their drinks or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad they finally included a Charlotte section on that since they're in Charlotte. So that was a nice touch.
Yeah. So and then the variety of flavors. I feel like they have decent amount
I-
of pretty
I-
bizarre
Yeah.
combinations.
All those like Galaxy
think-
drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different
I
city
think when
drinks,
it comes to just like their actual like teas, like milk teas and
Yeah.
boba teas, it's not that expensive. If I
No, it's
remember
really
right.
not. Compared
It
to
just has
what-
they
Right,
just kind of have
yeah.
those like the normal
Yeah.
clutch drinks, your
Mhm.
black tea.
I mean,
your
they're always
oolong.
experimenting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're more on the that we're gonna
Yeah.
make some marketable
Yeah.
Mhm.
And,
photogenic
yeah,
stuff.
They don't have a lot of toppings options.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, and their texture. Okay, we gotta talk about this.
I don't.
I feel like I'm
I
not a fan
can't-
of their texture.
Yeah, I don't
the
remember
last
it
time
being great.
Yeah, I don't even really remember it.
I gotta try the new reboot
Yeah.
to see if I like that.
I mean, if this tells you anything, I don't remember if it was good or not, so it probably wasn't.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I've only been there like 2 or 3 times, and once since the reopen.
Yeah.
So I can't really base my judgment on
Okay.
that.
I'm a lot more willing to base judgment. It probably wasn't good.
The location is great. It's not bad. There's a lot of parking
Yeah.
in there. It's a relatively safe area. You know, it's easy to like get into.
And it's close to university.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's a lot of people.
So
Yeah.
definitely, if you are in the university area, it's really easy to
Check
get
it out. You know, if you've never had boba and you're a college student, it's a good gateway boba, in my opinion.
We'll get
And
to
then-
that.
and then-
We'll get to that.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, like walking distance wise from the university. Well,
We'll get. We'll
Fusion's not that far
We'll
off.
get to it.
Yeah.
well, I mean, the boardwalk's literally right there too.
True.
True, yeah.
Well, like you said, we'll get into that. All right. Snack options. They do have really good chicken and fries.
They do.
Those
Mhm.
that chicken that they gave us for that free snack was amazing.
It's
very
good.
good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
That
they
was
have
good.
good snacks, and
Yeah.
now they introduced Filipino snacks. You know, they got the fried plantains now.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
They got halo halo in there.
Ooh.
So if you like Filipino stuff or just good chicken and fries, like
Yeah.
Mhm.
That-
Binky Cafe.
Do they still have like the cotton candy? Like
Oh
animals
yes,
and
they
stuff?
do.
Very again.
Oh
marketable.
yeah, I saw a kid get it. Yeah.
Yeah, the knockoff Hello Kitty. Yeah, because they can't call it Hello Kitty.
Okay.
'Cause,
Yeah, you get sued.
Yeah, Sanrio will get you. And then the price. Here's where I'm personally a bit
I
conflicted.
think it was a little high.
It's a bit on the high
It's
side.
a bit high for a
Yeah.
lot of ice.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Good
call you out.
point.
Shout out to BT. I'm gonna tag them on.
Was there
this.
ice?
It's a lot
Oh,
of ice.
I got like their ice, like their smoothie before. It was pretty chunky.
It's a
Oh.
lot of ice. Cause you finish that thing in like 3 gulps.
Yeah.
It's gone.
I guess I didn't notice because I was getting a small for some. Why did I get a small? There was a reason why I got a small.
Yeah.
Because I never get a small.
So
Whatever.
I feel like for what you're paying, you're not getting a lot. You're getting a
Yeah.
lot of like pretty pictures.
Yeah.
True.
You know.
But I
Yeah,
think
it's
that's
for
what
the
they're
picture.
focusing on.
Yeah,
Now, so
the marketing. So
yeah.
right now, where would you place them on the overall ranking? We might go over an hour actually because we're
It's
about to
fine.
hit
Put
the
'em-
50-minute one.
Put them right above Jasmine.
Just wait, so they're under Ocha time for you?
No, I'm kidding. Put them above Ocha.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
above
yeah,
Ocha,
yeah.
just under the Share-Tea and Kofu Tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're not
okay.
breaking the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
The top three is
Yeah.
gonna remain the top
Okay,
three.
so they're better than Ocha. Sorry,
Yes.
Ocha. You gotta
Like I said,
step it up.
Ocha, get your game together.
Yeah.
I'll give you a couple months and then,
Get your
invite me
game.
down. Invite me down,
Yeah. All right. So the next one, it's one that's near and dear to I feel like to all of our hearts. Well, the next 3 are gonna be near and dear. Quickly Fruity Cup and Tea Fusion. So
I'll give you 2 out of 3.
Quicklies. Let's start with Quicklies. All right.
Yeah.
How would you guys describe the taste of Quicklies boba?
Oh.
The variety of flavors.
He's just raised that
insane.
category.
Just the taste, man. Just don't. Let's not talk about the variety yet because we all know that
The variety is ridiculous.
Quickly is on lock when it comes to flavors, but the taste of what you actually get, I think it's great.
It's good.
I like
I'd say
it.
it's good.
Yeah,
I like it.
I would say that
Tastes-
out of all the boba shops in Charlotte,
yeah.
they have the best actual tea.
Yeah.
Mm.
It tastes like tea.
Yeah, their tea is actually really good.
It tastes like boba tea.
yeah. And then, as you were alluding to, the variety is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
no, the variety
Oh,
is.
God.
There's like 4 TVs.
Yeah.
It's
And
insane.
they're all full of like 12-point Times New Roman font flavors.
And they're always introducing new flavors.
And there's always posters of new flavors as well. It's insane.
Speaking of new flavors, yo, Quickly is one of those near and dear to my heart. But it seems like every time a boba shop would open in Charlotte,
you gotta open in the new flavor.
With their signature flavor, Quickly would be like, come check out our new.
Yo, Quickly, they fight hard.
They do.
They fight hard. But you know, I did notice that there have been more and more diverse types of people coming into Quickly's now.
Mm-hmm.
Used
That
to
makes
be,
me really happy.
you know, used to be just like the Asian community, and every now and again,
Right.
and you know, they'll bring in some friends. But now it's just you go in there casually, and there's, you know, white people, black people, like different kinds of people casually enjoying boba, and that's amazing.
Yeah, that
Just goes to show you
Quickly
how far
is probably
Boba
my favorite
brings
shop,
community.
man. Like,
Rasheed's happy. He's like, I started that.
Like,
He's like, I started
man,
that.
I did so many fundraisers for them when I was in school.
Yeah.
I used, to,
President of ASA over here.
I used to go to the gym, the Planet Fitness right there. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They would be in there working out.
Yeah.
We'd be like, hey, what's up? Oh, I love those people.
I see
Yeah.
them down in the
God,
Walmart,
the
like
owners are
neighborhood
great.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, long time
Yeah.
to see
Oh,
again.
man.
So yeah, sorry. That jumps in right into the service part of Quickly's, is that their service is phenomenal.
Yeah, you won't get any better
Oh
service.
my god, the
Yeah.
owners,
They're
they
the
are so
nicest.
nice.
They're
Yeah.
the nicest people ever.
She always used to try to get me to try like different things that she liked, just so she could see if I liked it.
Yeah.
Because she knew that I would get it for a while.
Yeah, and then you tell all your friends
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
So I want to tell a little story about how nice the owners are. So my roommate Enzo left his wallet there, and the owners held on to it until he came back, and he was like, "Oh, I left my wallet here," and then they're like, "Oh yeah, we held on to it for you," and so Enzo felt so, you know, he felt so grateful for that when he bought, because he always buys the chubby, the chubby size. He bought the chubby size, and they gave him an extra chubby because he tipped them like a lot for,
Right.
you know, for holding on to his wallet, that they gave
Yeah.
him 2 chubby
Dang.
servings.
Dude, they're
They're just
amazing.
so nice.
So nice.
Because we were in there one time and some lady had just ordered, I don't know, like half the menu.
Oh,
and she was
no.
walking out with like drinks upon drinks. And we didn't think anything of it, but we were just like, oh, yeah, we should get the door for this lady.
Yeah.
She has a lot of stuff. And they thought it was so nice, they just gave us free drinks.
What?
And it was just like, all we did was hold the door for a lady.
Faith in humanity restored. Boba does things to people.
Boba brings the community together.
Yes. Speaking of boba, their texture. How would you guys rate their texture?
As far as the actual pearls, it's pretty average.
Yeah, I'd say it's average
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And I go there a lot, so I
Yeah.
can agree with that.
Yeah.
I will say their toppings though,
They do have a
Oh.
lot of
huge
toppings.
variety.
Yeah, they have a
Yes.
lot of
and the
toppings.
fact that you can have a max like 3 for
Without
a drink,
charging
without
extra.
charge,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, their mango stars
Oh, their
my
stars
goodness.
are
the stars
great.
yeah.
and their egg pudding.
Oh yes, yeah.
I wish they'd put more egg pudding in the drinks.
I
Because
think like half a scoop.
I'd be drinking it, and I'm like, I thought I ordered egg pudding, and it's like all the way in the bottom, and I don't get it until when I'm
That one
done
little
drinking.
clump. Yeah, it's just like, man, that'd be nice to have.
Yeah. So no, great toppings. Location's fine, you know.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
parking there. It's a relatively safe area. You don't like stay open too late, so you don't have to worry about being out too late.
Right.
It's not like it matters. It's a college
Yeah.
street, you
If
know.
you want pizza or some
Yeah.
Chinese food, it's just
Well, why would you want to go to Hungry Howie's and get
Oh,
that?
that reminds me. Whoever busted their window that one time.
Somebody
yeah,
busted their window.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
at
Fight me.
Quickly's.
Fight me. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, someone busted like one like small little window of Quickly's, and we came in and we're like, "What happened?" It's like, yeah, someone just broke our window.
How are you
Something.
gonna
Like,
rob Boba shop?
I was like, yeah,
They
what,
just broke the window. Like, they didn't even do anything.
like, what are you
But
gonna do? Like,
That's
why?
neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Neither here nor there.
Their venue's great. It's very spacious. They have a lot of board games, card games.
They have board games
It's
now.
a very sociable area.
They have a bakery now too, right? Little baked goods.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah, they have macaroons, cakes,
Oh.
cupcakes, all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, dang.
And I don't know if you guys have been there last, but they renovated the seats as well. They have benches now.
Oh.
Wow, how
Yes.
nice is that?
Whoa.
They're trying to step up. The Boba game is competitive.
Boba War.
No, you said it yourself earlier. They're trying to compete with the
Yeah.
changes. So this is them maybe seeing somebody like Binky who's doing a lot of renovation. They're like, we gotta do something like that. Even with cheap
'Cause they
looking
were
benches.
They were here before T Fusion, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
So yeah, snack options we said they're great.
Oh, yeah. Their
Yeah.
food.
Prices.
So much food.
Price is fine.
Drink wise is great. That food
Yeah.
though a little pricey.
Yeah,
Okay.
the food.
the food's a little pricey.
$6 for like a handful of chicken and
Yeah.
rice. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
I thought it
man.
was like 8.
Come, it probably is.
Did you get like their teriyaki chicken or
Oh
something
yeah, I got
before?
like
It's like 2 bites.
Oh no, I wanted the orange chicken, and she was like, they were out or something, and I don't care. They could have cooked me anything in that dang on bowl. I'd have ate it. And she was like, well, we got teriyaki chicken. I said, sure, whatever. But it was like $8 or $9, and it was maybe like 3 pieces of chicken and a bowl of rice. And I was
See.
like, okay.
So I
cool.
want to do a quick shout out to, I don't know if you guys like Rolo Poke before they left, but what they did do, right,
Yeah.
was cheap food.
Yeah.
And that was something I'm going to miss. Also, they had Yakult drinks. Nobody else in this
Ooh.
town does Yakult drinks. Do they?
Kofu Tea.
Does anybody?
Yeah, Kung Fu
Kofu
Tea
Tea.
does.
All right, there you go. I have another reason to go to Kofu Tea. But Rolo Poke had great selection. They didn't have the best boba, in my opinion. But
Nah, but he always
I
gave
will
me free
say,
stuff.
The
and
service.
the ice cream and their
Yes.
service.
Yeah.
Their space, too, was
Oh,
huge.
that was
Yeah.
huge.
They had
No.
a big space.
And I was friends with the owner, Simon. Because
Yeah.
I did marketing with him. I did
He-
marketing for his business. So he was a great guy. Too bad he's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Well, now he's not dead. He just moved back
moved
home
back, yeah.
to New York. And sushi burritos. That's all I'm gonna say. He did sushi burritos. Nobody else does sushi burritos.
Yeah, man. He had some real wild ideas.
Yeah, he
Every
did.
time I came there, he had something new for me to try.
He's like, yeah.
No, and he was always trying to cater to every like demographic. You know,
Yeah.
he was coming out with like, you know, I think he was Chinese, right? And so you'd think if he was to do anything exotic or whatever, he'd do something Chinese related, but he would be doing like Filipino ube ice cream, red bean paste ice cream. Like, he was doing crazy stuff.
Yeah, he asked me a couple times when I was there about some options, and I was like, "Nah, man, that might be a little wild for Americans."
He's done everything.
And I was like, because he would ask me, he was like, "Do you think that's too like out there
Yeah.
for like regular American
Yeah.
people to try?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, that's crazy. Don't do that." Or I'd be like, "Yeah, no, that's fine."
Because he was trying to change the game in the university area. He was trying to make like poke bowls like an everyday thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And introduce that as kind of the next fast food, you know, low budget meal.
yeah.
But
I remember that as well because when I went, he was advertising like, or trying to think of like a lunch combo or something about that of like poke bowl and boba.
yeah,
And I was like, this is pretty smart.
it was great. It was like
Yeah.
$5. You get chicken and rice bowl and a drink.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just water; it was boba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty great
For a college student, that's like a no brainer. So shout out to Rolo Pokey. I don't know what you are now in New York, but kind of miss some of those offerings. So now, where would you guys put Quickly's? Because I'm not gonna talk about the bottom because Quickly's
Yeah.
gonna be near the
Yeah,
top.
yeah.
You know, where is it gonna rank? But it's gonna be under Gongcha for you guys, I'm assuming. Or is it gonna tie with Gongcha, or even be above Gongcha? Or is it more of the share tea, Kung Fu tea quality?
I think
Somebody's conflicted.
I would put it second place.
Second
place.
I would put it
Denny
second place.
is shocked.
I would put it.
This is where friendships just
It-
fall
it-
apart.
It would be Gongcha, quickly,
Okay.
and then Kung Fu Tea.
Okay. What about you, Denny?
As much as I love Quickly, I have to say it's my number 4 now.
Whoa, that's a big.
It's my 4th one right now.
Okay.
The amount of times I've gone to Kung Fu Tea and Share Tea is insane compared to how often I go to Quickly's now.
Okay.
I still love Quickly's, no doubt.
Yeah.
Everything's so great about
It's just you prefer.
It's
the
just
other ones.
times have changed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. They're trying their best here.
They are
They're trying their best.
they are moving up.
All right. So there's two more. All right, because we're hitting the hour mark. Actually, that was fast.
Yeah.
But it's a good conversation. So next is Fruity Cup. You guys mentioned that it's kind of your first.
Yeah.
First.
But let's not
like
kid ourselves here.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the taste?
It's like our first love, but we kind of forgot. We moved
Well,
on.
your first
I
love,
didn't
you
forget
can move
about
on.
it.
I moved on.
But let's
I'm
not
sorry.
kid ourselves here.
I like
It ain't-
Fruity Cup, but it's not my
It
favorite.
ain't what you go there for anymore. I
Yeah.
mean, like, it's good if you want like a frozen smoothie or like
Yeah.
a frozen icy or something like that. Sure, you can go get it. And they're nice enough to tell you that the avocado is not real avocado.
The amount of times they told me that is crazy.
That's nice of them. But yeah, I'm not even sure this is gonna crack the top 5.
Okay. And then service is good though. Owner's
Great.
nice.
Owner's
Love the
great.
owners.
Yeah.
Venue's a little. The floor is always sticky. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
Yeah.
The floor is
Yeah.
always sticky.
Oh, yeah.
I think it just comes with being a froyo shop first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of seating. Tables are also sticky.
Yeah.
As someone who has worked in a frozen yogurt shop, I will never understand how to keep those tables from getting sticky.
Yeah, it's just
they will
natural.
always be sticky.
It's just natural. They don't have a lot of options.
Definitely no.
It's just boba as far as toppings go.
Yeah.
And then flavors, maybe like 15 tops.
Yeah, because they're definitely froyo first,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then boba.
Because it's more accommodating,
Yeah.
I guess.
Mhm.
And then the texture. Oh man,
I mean,
it's not good.
Yeah.
It's
just-
boba.
It's tough
very-
boba.
yeah. I mean, it's inside of a frozen drink, and it's like it ain't. You better drink fast. It's like they
You'll
put
be
it in
chewing
there,
forever.
and you got 5 minutes before
Yeah.
that boba turns into the ice drink that you're drinking.
Yeah.
So
But they do open until 11 in the evening.
true.
So if you want boba, everybody else is closed. This is your last resort. You still have boba.
And if you want, you can have boba and walk around Boardwalk.
Yeah.
At night, Boardwalk is pretty.
Yeah.
Not
in the summer when there's gnats everywhere.
Yeah.
True.
True. Snack options, they're obviously frozen yogurt. They have sandwiches and stuff. Do they have sandwiches? No, they have chips.
Yeah, they have
Chips, yeah.
Yeah. And then the price, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
I
not,
think it's pretty cheap actually, if I remember right. I think the boba was only like $4.
which is like average.
Most things like 5 nowadays.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, it's
Inflation.
Yeah.
So yeah, where would you guys rank Fruity Cup right now? Because right now you want to know your bottom ones: Jasmine, Ocha.
You can stop
and
saying
then-
Jasmine.
Yeah.
You just stop.
So is it okay? So obviously, it's Ocha, QCT, and then you have you had Binky under. Was it under QCT?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's Ocha,
Binky,
Binky,
QC. And then you got the top ones.
Man, look.
But where would you put? Obviously, you're gonna want. You guys are gonna put Fruity Cup near the bottom.
Yeah, out of respect
Yeah.
for the love that I have for it, I'm putting it above Ocha.
I agree.
Under
Out of
Binky?
respect.
It's under Binky.
It is under Binky.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, Binky, the rebrand, the drink that I had was
You think they're
alright.
on a good
It was
path?
pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
And the fact that Binky just has more variety
Yeah.
compared to Fruity Cup. Yeah, I agree with that.
Wow, you guys are bumping up QCT.
Screw you, Ocha. Screw
Bumping
you.
up QCT.
We'll still give you a try.
Hey,
All right, and then the last one we're gonna talk about Tea Fusion.
last. Dead last.
I
Fight
feel
me.
like everybody used to
Fight
like
me.
Tea Fusion,
Oh,
but what happened?
Tea Fusion is just
It
like
used to be everyone's go-to.
it's the hip spot, but
It got
it's
too
just
good. It got
something
too-
happened.
Oh.
It was just
It got too
Listen,
popular.
let me tell you what happened. It got trash.
Oh,
That's what
when
happened.
it got popular, they sold out.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But to give it a fair shake, I have only once in my life ever paid for boba and not finished it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a bad sign.
yeah. I took 2 sips and threw it away.
Oh no.
Yeah,
So I'm guessing when it comes to taste, you don't like it anymore.
not anymore. I mean, okay, I will say that if you are going there for their fruit teas, From what I hear, those are still good.
Fruit teas
But
are still
I haven't gone back.
The
since
mason
then.
jar.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the venue is great still, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I mean, that's
You got couches, lounge,
Yeah.
board
Ton of
games.
room.
I don't think anyone's gonna beat them on.
No, yeah, it's
the
beautiful.
actual store.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Flavors, I don't think they have a lot of options.
Really? Well, no, they never really did.
Yeah, they don't
They
really have
had
too
like
much.
the fruit drinks, which half of those were like way too much apple.
Yeah.
Aggressively amounts of apple in there, but
Yeah.
and then like
Their
outside of
toppings
boba, it's
are-
not very.
And some of their boba drinks are very questionable and to downright disrespectful of flavor.
No. Oh,
It just was not good.
Can't. Are we about to put something under Jasmine? I think I want to put it under.
Their texture, the boba, for a while, I actually did like their boba texture a lot.
Yeah.
Because there was, usually sometimes when you get boba, it's like got the frozen kind of like you buy it, it's hard.
Yeah.
But Tea Fusion had the soft, warm
Yeah,
pearls.
Yeah.
It was fresh.
yeah.
So I'd give them that. I don't know if that's still a consistent thing. I don't think it was even consistent then.
It wasn't very
Yeah, it
consistent.
wasn't.
It was
But I
just
mean,
sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah, I mean it. It started off really
He's
well.
feeling some type of way about Tea Fusion.
There's a lot of bad blood between me and T Fusion, but that's neither here nor there. It started off really well, and then it went downhill equally as fast as it got started. But I mean, all in all, like I said, decent fruit drinks, good boba for the most part, as far as the pearls are concerned.
Location's good.
Location's good.
Lots of parking in that
Yeah.
area. It's safe, They have decent banh mi, in my opinion. It's
The bomb
bread's a little hard, but it tastes good.
It does.
It's okay. They
Yeah.
gave us a free one time because someone didn't claim theirs.
And then their
It's kinda
price
trash.
is average.
Average, yeah.
It's, the $4 or $5 range. It's nothing.
I would say the fruit teas are a little.
Those
Yeah.
mason jars were like
higher.
$6.
The mason jars
Yeah.
are, because they're extra pretty,
Yeah.
So overall, where are you guys gonna rank this last shop? Is it on the top bottom or the top half? Sounds like it's gonna be in the top. In the bottom
I mean,
half.
out of respect to Jasmine, like I guess I'll put it.
Yo, what if Jasmine blows everybody out of the water? I kind of doubt it, but
Hey, you never know.
yeah.
No, I mean,
So, because I know Ocha Time's pretty much bottom right now.
For me, I'm gonna rank it just above Ultra Time.
So under, wait. So Fruity Cup is higher than
Yes,
in your opinion.
in my opinion,
Okay.
yes. Fruity Cup is better. Still.
Okay.
It has never disappointed me.
Shout out to Tea Fusion. Also, your marketing game kind of weak.
I'm gonna put it below Ocha.
Oh, it's the bottom
I think.
tier.
Yeah,
Yo, what if Jasmine's even better than Tea Fusion? That would be,
well, they wouldn't have very far to go.
yeah.
So
So where were we again?
Tea Fusion is the worst.
All right. You'd say they're on your bottom.
No, yeah, Jasmine, Tea Fusion, then Ocha, just based on potential. of
Okay.
Ocha.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. Our Charlotte Boba ranking from the bottom: Jasmine, and then
Tea Fusion.
You can.
Ocha,
Ocha,
and then
Binky,
Binky.
right?
No,
Is
it's
that
a
right?
Fruity Cup. Fruity Cup.
I said Fruity Cup.
Fruity Cup.
Okay.
And then Binky.
I'll give you
Yeah.
this. Fruity Cup, then Binky. Then
And
it was
Share
Share
Tea or Kung
Tea.
Fu Tea.
It was Share Tea for me.
But
For
Denny
me.
had his at
Yeah, but
quickly.
Denny had quickly.
Not quickly.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what? Let's just do an
Finish
individual
yours.
ranking.
Yeah,
Okay.
finish yours.
Yeah, do an
Okay,
individual
from there.
ranking.
My top four then.
Okay.
Fourth one was Quickly's.
Okay.
3 was Kung Fu Tea. 2 is Share Tea. My number 1 is still Gongcha.
Okay.
Yes.
what
And
do you
then
choose?
mine is somewhat similar. 4, though, is Share Tea, then Kung Fu Tea, quickly, Gongcha.
All right. So I would say that mine, since I haven't tried, Gongcha Kung Fu Tea, I thought Share Tea was fine. It didn't like blow me out of the water or anything. So for me, quickly is gonna be my go-to.
Right.
No shame in that, considering that we all agree quickly is pretty good.
Yeah,
right?
It's a solid choice. And this is what I meant by it is a good introductory boba place.
Oh yeah.
Go to Quickly.
Yeah.
I will always pub them.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you guys. So to those that hasn't tried boba, how would you convince them to try boba? Like, what would you do? Like, what scenario would you do? Like, where would you take them? You're gonna convince somebody that it's good.
For most people, I find that the hardest thing to convince them of is literally just actually the pearls themselves.
Yeah.
Because it's wholeheartedly a texture thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's in your experience.
Yeah. So if I had to pick a particular store to take anyone to, I would probably always take them to Kofu Tea first, just because they have the best pearls per se. And most people, when it comes to introductory stuff like that, prefer something sweeter.
Oh yeah.
So I think that'd be the best bet.
Okay.
That's where I would take them.
And I do feel like out of all the boba places we mentioned, if they really like sweet, Kofu Tea offers like 120% sweetness.
Oh no!
If they want sweet.
I don't need a stomach ache in my life.
I had a friend who ordered that before, and I was like, "Are you crazy?"
I've never imagined someone putting extra sugar in my drink. Let me preface that with I don't get anything above 50% sugar when I go. So the thought of 120% sugar just made me cry a little bit.
So what would you say to those that don't like boba? Do you feel some type of way about those people, or are you kind of just like...
I don't really feel anything about that. It's just, again, like you said, it's a texture thing. Not everyone's used to having... Again, pearls that shoot up into your mouth when you're drinking something.
Not everybody likes a mouthful of balls. Is what
there you
say.
go.
Now,
That's gonna be an explicit episode.
I'm surprised I haven't cussed yet. And I'm really proud of myself.
Yeah, no, that's good because I don't want to have to sit there and edit this whole thing.
I mean, our roommate doesn't like the actual pearls.
Yeah,
but she likes the tea.
Yeah, milk tea's delicious.
Yeah. She'll get a bunch of different kinds of tea, but she's not necessarily a huge fan of the pearls.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I mean, like you said, if somebody were to be not a fan of the actual pearls, I may not care. But if they say they don't like milk tea, then maybe
that's different. You just don't like a drink.
Yeah,
like
I had a friend say that to me in high school, and then I took him to get some, and I'm pretty sure he still drinks it. So
it's delicious.
Yeah,
you know, even the fruit tea.
It's refreshing too.
Yeah.
So. You guys have been all over, you know, Raleigh, Atlanta. Are there any specific boba places that you want to see in Charlotte? I know we already have so much, but if you could bring 2 or 3 more down here, what are your top 3?
I'm glad he brought it up because I was going to throw out an honorable mention.
No, because I had 3 that I want to bring to Charlotte.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you need 3 from me?
At least. Oh, no, you don't have to bring 3. I'm just saying maybe 2 or 3. If you have
I
one,
have
just
3.
One. Okay. Okay, don't get snappy with me.
No, would you like to go
Denny,
first? Or
Denny, let's go Denny, Rasheed, and then me.
I thought it might overlap, but yeah, go ahead, Denny.
So, this past weekend, we went to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I had Ding Tea. Now, Ding Tea is coming to Charlotte.
Oh.
So, it is, again, another boba place.
Oh, Lord.
In Charlotte. However, I really enjoyed this boba. Okay. The drinks were great. The cups were cute. Like, the boba was excellent. Like, I really enjoyed this place. So that's one of my places. Place in Raleigh, Cary area is Boba Baba. And I'm sure Rasheed will agree to this as well. I'll let him speak his opinion on it. But
that's both on your list.
The variety of drinks is delicious. Again, the boba's great.
Yeah.
Their pastries there are amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The food's great. Like, it's great. And then last place, just because I never had it and it's like viral, like the Tiger.
Yeah.
Like if you know the name, you know.
Yeah, Tiger. It's Tiger Sugar.
Tiger Sugar.
I've never heard of that.
That's in like New York and like Taiwan. And everything.
I had it in Korea the second time I went back. It is straight up the brown sugar company.
Like, so it's up Denny's.
Yeah. I was gonna include that one as well, literally just for him. Yeah.
So for you, what are your 3? So Denny, your 3 was
Ding Tea, Boba Baba,
and then Tiger Stripes.
Tiger
Stripes.
Okay. You're gonna get the Tiger Stripes because of the brown sugar.
So Rasheed, what about you? What are your top 2 or 3?
So we're gonna overlap a bit here, so I'll throw in some extra ones because I just have some off the top. But I wouldn't mind saying the Milk Lab here.
Milk Lab? That's a
Yeah,
Raleigh thing.
it's a Raleigh thing. It was pretty good when I went, and I think there's a lot of flavors that I wanted to try that they still have, so I wouldn't mind seeing one of those here. I also wouldn't mind seeing a Boba Guys come down to Charlotte.
Okay.
Boba Guys is like, I don't know if it's from outside of the country or not, but I know in New York it's like super popular.
Okay.
And I've heard the most amazing things about it, and I plan on going to New York and trying it this year. So that'll be interesting. And then, what is my actual number one favorite boba shop? Boba Baba in Cary. I'd cry if they opened up the store.
So Gomcha and Boba Baba are like your parents.
Yeah.
And you're their black pearl.
I'm the black Boba pearl that has been touched by the Boba gods. Oh, man. So, I mean, I went to Boba Baba, and I went with a friend, so I went to Cary to see a friend. We went up there, and they paid for my drink.
Okay.
I got the drink. I've gotten too many. I don't remember what it was, but I got it to drink. I drank said drink unknowingly fast, and I was like, wait, I'm done. So then I went and bought another drink.
Oh, my God.
Because, hear me out. Thought process. I didn't buy the first one. So really, I only bought one drink.
Yeah, so you didn't spend that much.
Yeah, so I had to go back and get a second one. And it was delicious. Did I get a third one for the road, you might ask?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. It was that good.
All right. So for me, I want to mention my three that I want to see in Charlotte. Number one, Sweet Hut. Because not only do they serve boba, but their pastries, what they're known for, it's amazing. And having boba with your pastries, oh my God, it's a whole new experience, Right. So I want to see Sweet Hut in Charlotte, just in general. Number two, I want to see the next two I'm gonna name are Shanghai brand boba.
Okay.
I've been to Shanghai, so kind of a little bit of experience. I know I'm from the mainland. It's good. But number two is Coco.
Oh,
I've heard of it. I've heard of Coco. It's a big international boba brand, right? They have one in New York. I have a friend that I met abroad that goes to Michigan State. They have a Coco on their campus.
Oh my God.
And so she said when they opened, people were there every single day. The lines were out the door. Because, once the Asians see the boba on campus.
Hey, man, we had boba on campus, right?
No,
right?
we don't
talk about that. We don't.
No, that's not Coco. That. I wish that was Coco. But no, Coco it's amazing. It's part of their service to ask you how much sugar and ice you want. Yeah. You don't have to ask for that separately. They ask you.
Yeah.
Which is, what you want them to do, because you don't want to put in so much ice and sugar in there, because that's all you're drinking. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Coco is great. Doesn't have like a crazy amount of flavors, but the quality is delicious. And then my number one, also a Shanghainese brand, Happy Lemon.
I've heard of it. If you guys
did not know, I was Snapchatting and putting it on my Instagram the whole entire time. I was in Boston in December.
Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yes. Happy Lemon it just makes me so happy. It's a lot of their flavors are based on what do you call it? Like they have like the cheese drinks. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you had that before, but they have the cheese drinks. So a lot of their drinks are based around that, and also lemon. Yeah. And then Rasheed, you mentioned lemon. Yeah. And they have aloe drinks. Mm. That's something that's unique that you're not gonna get from the ones we have now. Mm-hmm. So that's why I love Happy Lemon. Mm-hmm. I like you with the gongcha and the. Boba Baba, you kept going back. I did the same thing with Happy Lemon. When I was in Boston, I was walking in 20-something degree rain, walking to the Happy Lemon. Mom's like, we gotta get on the plane soon. You're like, I gotta get Happy Lemon real quick. But no, that's my top three. So is there anything else you guys want to mention before we close this off?
Oh, no, just randomly, you were getting it before you got on the airplane. Would you guys fight a TSA agent if they made you throw away your boba?
Depends what kind of boba.
I'll spit a boba ball on their face.
Oh, I don't know if I want to get arrested for that.
That's aggressive, man.
Yeah. I feel like I would just be like, let me just finish this, and then I'm going to walk in.
That's probably the more simple thing to do.
Yeah. Or I just throw it away because, I'd be like, well,
I'll probably
buy
just chug it,
boba.
actually.
Yeah.
I just drink it.
Those things are like impossible to open with your hands.
Oh no, yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
So yeah, there you have it. Number one is between
Gongcha.
quickly Gongcha,
Yeah.
and my heart is Happy Lemon.
It's
I
right
just
now.
can't have it right now. Maybe ever. They're the only place on the East Coast is Boston. It makes me so
Good
sad.
luck, man. I mean, it's only what,
It's so sad.
13-hour drive.
No, but it's not. I'm not doing that for boba. But there you have it, folks. We love boba. There's a lot of boba in Charlotte. We're getting more boba.
It's never gonna end.
No.
It's gonna keep coming.
I wish Sweet Hut was here. So that's
We're gonna get some Sweetheart. We're gonna get Happy Lemon. We're gonna get Boba.
I messaged Sweet Hut on Facebook and I asked them if they can open up a shop in Charlotte, and they were like, "We actually just opened a shop in Texas, so we're not really looking for expansion right now." So at least they responded.
Yeah,
true.
there you
So
go.
Sweet Hut,
We need you.
We need you. Because we love you. You're gonna make a lot of money if you're in Charlotte. Just letting you know.
You'll be the only pastry place here. That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
That's a whole
So,
nother-
yeah,
that's a whole
so-
other episode, guys.
Where
Whole
can
other
people
episode.
find you guys if you're like open to sharing social? I'm gonna tag you regardless. It doesn't matter
sure.
whether you want to share or not.
Feel free to follow me on Instagram at Sheed619. That's just like the last few letters of my name.
Yeah.
SHEED 619.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag him. So, what about you, Denny?
I believe you can follow me on Instagram, and if you want Snapchat as well, it's den_fu. So DEN_FU. That's my last
Wow.
name.
Yeah. you.
Yeah, it's gonna be an explicit episode. And you guys can follow us on Arbitrary Productions at Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And make sure you listen to the other episodes. We had an episode with you and talk about mental health. We talked about the future of sports in Charlotte with Sam. So feel free to follow us on our social and all our podcast platforms. And yeah, you guys can follow me too, but it's whatever at this point. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Hoping to have Denny and Rasheed on the podcast again soon. And have a wonderful day.
See you guys.
Later.